You may not know this, but one of the very first courses I took was all about Facebook ads because they're like an elusive beast of what to do, how to do it, how not to waste your money. And they're also now, because I took that course, one of my favorite things to work on. So a question I get asked a lot is, how do you retarget people in Facebook ads? Like, so how am I going to retarget people who viewed my content on Instagram for Facebook ads? How am I going to retarget someone who viewed a checkout page but didn't check out with Facebook ads? So today I'm going to tell you how to do it, and I'm going to give you a resource to help you figure out how to do all the things with Facebook ads. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Jessica Stansberry, and I am here to help you up-level your life, your business, whatever it is you're ready to get to the next level on. I'm your girl. And if that sounds like something you need help in and you want some encouragement in and you need somebody to like kick your booty and get you started, hit subscribe because that is what I'm here for. Now, today's video is a fun tech tutorial, and I haven't done a tech tutorial in a while. Like it's been a minute since I've done one. And I'm super pumped about this because a couple of things. One, it is such a missed opportunity for us when we have a little bit of money to play with in our business to not retarget people who are already interested in what we're doing. So what I mean by this is, let's say you are running a promotion right now and you've been sending out the sales page link or the product page link or whatever on all your social channels and all of that good jazz. So let's say that you have a sales page and 10% of the people who visit that sales page actually make it and check out and buy your thing. That means that 90% of the people who visit the sales page never actually check out. But these are people who are like really warm in your audience. These are people who already know you that got far enough as to click on a checkout page or a sales page. And there could be some real power in reminding them that they forgot to check out. So a couple of examples of this is what I just said. Like, oh, hey, here's a Facebook ad. You forgot to check out for X, Y, and Z. Come back. The doors are only open for a couple more days. Or you could run an ad for anybody who abandoned their cart. So maybe they added the thing to their cart in your Shopify store or in some kind of store, and then you send them an ad that's going to show up in Facebook now that's like, oh my gosh, you forgot to check out. Like, come back. Or they're just engaging in you in a way where you know that they would really love what you're selling, but they need to be told about it more. So maybe they like your Instagram photos or DM you on Instagram or interact with your page on Facebook. That means that they're really warm, that they really like you, and that they need to be shown the things that you have to offer them. So this is called retargeting in whatever way you slice it, and it is super freaking easy to do. And one of the first places that I ever learned about retargeting, and the first person to ever show me how to retarget somebody, was Amanda Bond. And Amanda is, I just called her Amanda. That is weird. Bond, because that's what I call her, and that's what you should call her too. Bond is a wizard at Facebook ads. I mean, she is legit that person who knows down to the dollar how much it's worth for her to get someone on a certain page of her sales funnel or on a certain webinar or on this or that. And she is just magical when it comes to Facebook ads. And she had a course that was a partnership with someone else several years ago. And it was one of the first courses that I purchased. And I learned so much, but this retargeting thing is one of the things that I learned that I still consider pure gold. So I'm going to show you how to retarget today. But if you are looking for more on Facebook ads, if you are looking to do more, to learn more, whatever, Bond, speaking of her, has an amazing free series of blog posts on her website that walks you through how to use Facebook ads in the best possible way for the best return on your investment. So to do that, I just created a pretty link for you if you want to go watch those or go read those. It's jessicastansberry.com/bond, and I'll link that below as well. But if you're wanting to know a little more, I would highly recommend for you to go get started over there, because this is just kind of dipping the toe into the pond. Like, this is super minimal in relation to what you can actually do with ads and retargeting. So let's hop over to the computer. I'm going to show you how to actually get in Ads Manager and set up audiences so that you can retarget them, and then you can go check out Bond's stuff. Okay, so if you're in your Ads Manager, then all you have to do is go up here and click on this hamburger menu and go to audiences. Now, it may not be right there for you because this is your frequently used thing. So if it's not right there, it's going to be over here under assets and audiences. That'll bring you to a page. This could very well be blank for you if you've not set up any audiences before. But as you'll see here, I just ran promotions for my inner circle, joining my inner circle, and I have an audience set up for people who purchased. So these were all people who saw the thank you page after purchase. Then I have an audience set up for who saw the sales page. So essentially what I would do, and I'll show you that in a second, is I would run an ad to people who had seen this page, but not this one. So they've seen the sales page, but they've not seen the thank you page after checkout. That was really powerful for me during this launch. It was something that converted really, really well. So first and foremost, you want to create your audiences. I'm going to show you how to create one audience, but this works the same for everything that you do. But you want to create audiences that are for the things you want. So for me, for instance, have purchased Inner Circle, have seen Inner Circle sales page. Those are two things that I knew that I wanted to be able to catch the people who'd seen it but hadn't purchased it. So go to create audience and go to custom audience. And here is where you're going to create. So I'm only going to show you one specific audience today, but this is where you'd create all of your audiences that come from your own things. So your Instagram engagement, your Facebook engagement, people who watched videos, your email list, all of these things. So I'm going to do website traffic. And let's say, and I have to switch my pixel because there's something weird in my Ads Manager. Let's say that I want to set up an audience of all the people who have seen a specific opt-in on my website. So they have seen the page for the grit method. Maybe that's what I want to set this up for. So what I'm going to do is include people who meet any of the following criteria. Use the correct Facebook pixel. Most of you are not going to have to. Mine just messed up on me here a while back. And you're going to do all website visitors, whatever you want to do here. But what I'm going to do is people who viewed specific web pages. This will only work if you have your Facebook pixel set up. So if you do not have that set up, I have a video on how to do that as well. So you can go up to 180 days. So I always recommend doing that unless you're doing something time specific. And then you want to put in the URL and leave it on contains for that specific page. So again, let's say I want to create an audience of people who have seen the opt-in page for the grit method opt-in. So that opt-in URL is what I'm going to put here. So here's the page I want them to okay, if they've seen this page, I want to do something else. I want to show them an ad for something. So go back to my Facebook thing and copy in that URL. So if someone has seen this, they're going to be part of this audience. So I'm going to do have seen grit method, opt-in. So I'm going to go ahead and create that audience. Okay. Now I want to know who has purchased my inner circle because my grit method opt-in filters people into purchasing the inner circle. So I already have that audience set up, but it's the same thing. So if you're confused here, I did the exact same thing. There's a thank you page that people see after they purchase the inner circle. And I did exactly what I just did. If they have seen the URL to that specific thank you page, put them in this audience. So now I want to go run an ad to people who've seen the grit method opt-in, but who have not purchased the inner circle. Or I'm going to run an ad to them for a specific reason. Now, again, this is just a generic example. You can do this as far as the eye can see. So now I'm going to go back up here and go to my ads manager. And then I'm going to create a campaign. And I'm going to whiz through this part because this is not exactly what I'm showing you. But essentially, I want this to be traffic. And I'm going to name it something. I'm going to do test for YouTube. But this is have seen grit opt-in not purchased. So you want to name everything correctly. So I'm just going to hit continue here. But here's where you tell Facebook who to show it to and who not to show it to. So remember, I have that audience set up. They've seen the grit method opt-in page, and then I've also got the audience that has purchased the inner circle. So I'm just going to do test again here. Now I want to scroll down. And here's where the magic happens. So I want to show this to people who have seen, there it is, have seen the grit method opt-in. Okay? But I want to exclude, there's this little hidden button down here that creates the magic. I want to exclude people who have purchased the inner circle. So now when this is, and it says it's less than 10, I didn't turn on my purchase of the inner circle thing until like the last day of my launch. So my stats are off. But the only people who will see this ad on Facebook are the people who've seen this page, but not this one. And that is going to cause your ad cost to go way down because only the right people are seeing it. And it's going to cause your conversions to go up because they probably just forgot somewhere along the way that they needed to do the next step. So anyway, include this, the people who've seen this, exclude the people who've done this, and then you can, mess with your placements or whatever. This is not an entire video on how to use Facebook ads, but that's how you retarget people who've seen something on your website. This could also be people who have interacted with me on Instagram but haven't purchased the inner circle. So then I can run ads to them, or people who've interacted with me on Facebook or just seen any page on my website but haven't purchased the inner circle. So you can use this to your heart's content. And remember to go check out Bond's total free tutorial at jessicastansberry.com/bond. Was that not like amazingly easy? Easy button. I love Facebook ads, and I hope that was really helpful for you. And again, if you want to check out Bond's full tutorial on kind of your strategy in your Facebook ads and what you should be doing, go to jessicastansberry.com/bond, and that will get you to the first blog post. It's like a 5 blog post series. It's totally free, and you should go check it out. And until next time, bye y'all.